Defeat the 3 witches just like in the movie. Disney Hocus Pocus coming up.
Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University. Today we'll be talking about Disney Hocus Pocus from the movie.
Yes. So this is a new cooperative card game which has come out based on the Hocus Pocus movie from 1993, I believe it was.
You remember? Well done. We've
Back.
watched it recently again.
Yep.
It was a fun one.
Got to do our research.
Of course. So, Tarrant, we are going to talk about the overview of the game before we share our thoughts.
Yes. So, Hocus Pocus the game, it is a fairly simple cooperative card game with limited communication. Each player in the game will have a hand of 3 or 4 ingredients at any time, depending on player count. And the ingredients, they're all in, there's 5 different ingredients and there's 5 different colours. So that's 25 unique cards, of which there are 2 copies of each. Ultimately, what you're trying to do, each turn, each player is going to play one of these cards into the cauldron. And you are trying to make it so that all 5 of the cards are the same colour. All 5 of the top cards, are the same colour. Or all 5 of the top cards are the same ingredient, which is the same probability of each. And so on a turn, you will first ask your teammates whether they have a certain colour or a certain ingredient type. Not allowed to give any information other than yes or no. That's simply there to get a bit of information out there. So if someone were to ask me right now, do you have yellow? I would simply say yes. I can't say what they are or how many I have. And this gives players some idea of what sorts of combinations to try to make. Then you play a card. You must play a card if you can. And to play a card, it has to either be a matching ingredient type or a matching colour. So all of those could go on top of each other. And then ultimately, it's up to the players to go round and round the table and to try to get all 5 the same colour or all 5 the same ingredient.
And it's different. The idea is to stun the witches 3 times.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be all of them, just could be the same one 3 times to win the game.
Yes.
And the tricky bit is when we have these cards reveal. Certain cards when we play reveal the magic, so they are nasty spells that makes our lives harder.
Yes, there's a few things that make our lives easier and harder. Mm-hmm. The spells is one of them. One of the ways you can mitigate that is when you do stun one of the witches, that witch is covered and any of that witch's spells don't apply until the next witch is stunned.
And one of my favourite is the Binks the cat.
Yep, so you've got you've got Binks the cat who can help you. So when you play a card which shows Binks, I think I had an example.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, yep, there's an
There
example.
you go.
You can pick a player to reveal their hand, so that gives more information to the team. And you've also got some once-off tokens that you can spend that give you some special bonuses.
The mummy, Billy.
The zombie, I think.
The zombie, sorry, yeah.
And the burning rain of death that was just water. So there's nice theme from the movie in all of these components. So overall, it's a pretty simple card matching, limited communication cooperative game. And when I say simple, I mean simple in rules.
Not simple in trying to defeat it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've been thoroughly beaten by the game twice. I do feel that your card draw is going to, it's going to depend a lot on your card draw, whether you win or lose. So it's not the sort of game, I don't think, that you can puzzle through every time. Mm-hmm. I might be wrong. We might just be very novice at it. But it is very simple to play, and I think it becomes an effective family game because it's got all those random elements and it's this achievement that you're trying to meet.
Maybe we have to communicate it better and use these extra powers better, because this is like once per game.
Yeah,
and we haven't utilized it that well.
Yeah, we found we were using them all up just trying to get the first stun happening. So
Yes.
it was tricky.
Because the second part of it, once we stun one witch, it's harder because we get rid of some cards and then put back. And then there's also a time mechanics. When the deck runs out, we lose. That's usually how we lose.
Yeah, that's right. So after each stunning, all of the cards that trigger Binks and all of the cards that trigger, that's Binks as well, all of the cards that trigger the spell book. Can't find one off the top of my head here, but
Yeah.
all of those go back into the deck and then the rest are discarded. So yeah, the longer it takes you, the less time you're going to have to complete the rest of the game.
Could it be that we play 2 players, maybe in a high player counts, there are more options on everyone's hand that's revealed? Obviously, I think different player counts means you have different numbers of cards in play on your hands. It might be easier, I don't know, because it plays up to 6, I believe.
It does play up to 6. It may be easier, it may be harder, because you need to protect what is open.
That's correct.
If you've got 4 out of the 5, but then someone can't legally play on the other one, then you're going to start breaking down what you've built.
That's correct. Yeah. So it is a nice game we are yet to beat. If you have any tips, maybe if you have been in the game, write in the comment sections. It's not just recently released when we filmed this, so I'm sure other people have beat this game before.
Yeah. I feel that, as I say, I think it fits that nice family co-op type thing with a lot of randomness. I do sense that it is not highly thematic to Hocus Pocus. The core mechanic here is, they've picked things from
the movie,
the incantation at the start of the movie that didn't mean very much. So the core mechanic of the game is not very Hocus Pocusy, but these parts here, the spells, all of these tokens like the Circle of Salt and the characters, all of that is straight from the movie and does feel very thematic here. So that sort of brings the Hocus Pocus fun to what could otherwise be an abstract game if you really wanted.
So it is a family game. I mean, we play this, a date night game that we are yet to beat. So it's not an easy one to beat. We'll continue playing that. Should you play? I think you should, because then you can tell us how to beat the game. So yeah, if you enjoy this, hopefully you'll click the like button and subscribe to us, Meeple University, and hit the bell so you will get notification. And I'm also on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hopefully I'll see you there too. Until next time, bye!
Bye.